Right. So in the last lecture, we seen that where clause with a simple condition actually. So it means we just used one condition. So in general, in real time, we need to use more than one condition. Okay. And different scenarios will be there. Okay. So to handle all those things, let us explore more on this where clause actually. So, so what are the operators we need to know which you can use in the where clause is and are not operators. Of course, we have many other operators, but let us try to understand these logical operators first of all. So as name implies, so you can say here, first of all, and or operators are used to filter the records based on more than one condition. So if you have one condition, that is fine. You don't need to use any one of these operators. But if you have more than one condition, whether all conditions you want to satisfy or some of them you want to satisfy, so like that, many scenarios will be there actually. So for that reason, you need to use these operators. Okay. So let us see these meanings first of all. Of course, this and operator or operator you might gone through in different places in your career or in academics actually. So and operator displays a record if all conditions separated by and are true. So as saying that more than one condition, how many conditions you have? If all conditions are satisfying true, that means it is true, then that particular record it is going to return actually. That means it may be displayed. Okay. Of course, R operator, as name implies, opposite to that. If at least one condition, if any of the conditions, so if you have two conditions, at least one condition must become true actually. Then that record is going to return. Okay. So this is what and R operators, and of course not. So not operator display a record if condition is not true. So what does it mean? Not true. Ultimately, condition must be true. Okay. So not if you apply on the false, not false. So that will become true actually. That is what if it is not true, not will cancel, then finally condition is going to become true. So don't worry, we will see in the demo part. So it will be clear actually. So that is what. So for that, what I am doing is I am going to take a one query here. List the clerks whose salary is greater than 1500. See here, one thing if you understand here, list the clerks actually. So here you see the job category must be clerk, and also whose salary is greater than 1500. So you see another column salary where salaries must be greater than 1500. So here two conditions are required. One on job, another one is salary. On job, the category must be clerk. On salary, must be greater than 1500 actually. Okay. So now let us see this one with the demo part. So this is what the same table which we have in the database, in MySQL database. Now what I am doing is, so select star from EMP. So in the where clause, we are putting the conditions. So the one is job. Job category must be clerk. So let us take job equal to clerk. Okay. And the another thing is salary must be greater than 1500. And if you understand the statement, both conditions must be true. So that means and operator we need to use actually. So you can see here. So the moment we used and, okay, it is a keyword actually for the MySQL. Okay. Now salary must be greater than 1500. So in this way, when you need both the conditions must be true, then obviously we are going to use the and operator. So now if you run this one, so you can check that so salary must be greater than 1500. So what happened here? So now let us run normal query. So in the 15 and with the clerk, anybody there with the salary 1500, 800. So here clerk 1100, here clerk 950, here clerk 1300. So what is our understanding? There is no employee, there is no clerks, their salary greater than 1500. So what we will do is, that is why it is not returning anything. So that you must observe. So what we will do is, because some employees are there, their salary is greater than 1500. Okay, now let us run. So now you can see there are two employees. Their job is clerk, salary is greater than 1000. Is it clear? So in this way, actually, and operator, when both the conditions, this is condition 1 and this is condition 2. Both conditions must be true. So now for the better practice, let us take one more query here. List all employees who are either manager or working in the department number 10. So manager coming under the job category, job column, and the department number that is coming under the DEPT number column. And he is saying that either or. So that means either manager or employee who is working in the department number 10. So here itself we can finalize, we can use the or operator. So let us take select the star from EMP where so job must be manager. Okay, so what we will do is always recommended that first in front of you put your entire table data so that easily you can develop the query actually. Now under job category, category must be manager. So let us put that here, manager. So either manager or his department must be R10 actually. So that is what DEPT number R10. Okay. Now if I run this query, what will happen? Let us observe. So you can see under department number 10, 3 employees came. If not that one, so he is the manager. So only one employee, both actually, either manager and department number 10, only clerk we have. But other employees, either manager or they are working in a department number 10. So that is what, basing on the requirement operator, you have to select actually. Okay. Now let us take one more query here. So you can see here, list the employees who are not managers. So this is example for this not operator. See, I am asking the employees who are not the managers. Okay. So you see, let us think oppositely. We need only managers. Then what is the query we will write? So select a star from EMP where job is equal to manager. Okay. So then what it will return? Employees who are the managers, only it will return. But if you observe, we don't need the managers. Other than managers, all employees we need actually. So at that time, see how to use not. So this is condition true. But we need when this condition is false actually. That means not you just apply before that one. Okay. So this, whenever it is true, then by applying not true will become false. So observe that not true is equal to false actually. Okay, not false is equal to true. Okay, now if you observe for the employees whose category is manager, condition true, so overall it will become false. So they are not coming, and managers are not coming. The employees who are not managers, okay, for them it will become false. That means this part. So if you apply not before this false, then it will become true. That means who are not the managers, those employees are coming in the output. So let us run this one, then observe that part. So you can see here there is no manager, but all other employees are there. All category of employees are there. Okay. So in this way, actually, basing on the requirement, you can use these logical operators and or not operators. Okay. So what we will do is, let us go further actually on this. So you can see, let us try to write down by using these three actually. List the employee names who are either salesman and salary less than 1400 or working in a department number 10. So if you observe here, what is happening? Either he is the manager, either he is the salesman or salary greater than 1400. So these two must be true, or he must work in a department number 20. So basing on that, what we can write down here. So here you can see select. So we need all data. So that is why I'm putting star, select a star from where. Now you can see here. So he must be either salesman, he must be salesman and salary less than 1400. So let us go first of all here. Job is equal to salesman and operator, salary greater than 1400. Sal greater than 1400. If you observe, either these two conditions must be true or department number 20. So this whole thing is one part actually. That is why I put them in a braces. That is very important. So whatever is in the brace, that is one final condition. So both inside both conditions, two conditions are there in the inside these braces. Both must be true so that overallly this brace part will become true. Or if not this, or department number, DUPT number. So DUPT number equal to 20. So any one of these two actually. So it will treat as this is one part and this is another part. So now let us see. So you can see, and one more thing here, when you are evaluating this kind of expressions, what will happen? Let us see. Smith, here you can see job, salesman and greater than 1400. So salesman, salary greater than 1400. So this is satisfying this first condition. And Smith is satisfying department number 20. Then Turner, salesman, salary greater than 1400. Other than that, all other employees are department number 20 actually. Now, one thing you have to understand here is how evaluation process is going to happen. So here, if I come to this part again, so this is very important because you must know actually what is happening behind the system. So if I run this query, you can see here, if this condition is false, it is not going to evaluate this part actually. Because if one of the condition is false, overall condition false. Got the point or not? So that is why whether it is evaluated to true or not, but overall it is going to become false if first condition itself false. That is especially in case of AND operator. When you come to OR operator, if first condition is true, then overall condition it is going to take it as a true actually. Because whether remaining conditions true or false, because at least one condition must be true for the OR operator, overall will become true actually. So that is very, very important. That is why you must put the conditions in a specific order so that you can optimize the checking the conditions more actually in the query. Okay. So this is one query. Let us take one more. List the employee names who are neither salesmen nor salary less than 1400 nor working in the department number 20. So if you observe, now this is not simply opposite to either he should not be salesman, his salary should not be less than 1400, salary not equal to 20 actually. So that is what you see. Just oppositely, let us build the code. First of all, select a star from EMP where first of all, his job should not be salesman. So job equal to salesman I am taking. Okay. Or another one is what? Salary less than 1400. So less than 1400. There are many ways we can develop the query. And DUPT number equal to 20. So this is what actually any one of these three. So what is our meaning? He should not be any one of these three. So that is why simply put not operator before this one. So put all these things in a one brace. Then before that you just put a not operator. If any employee, any one of these three, then condition will become true. Then not if you apply, not true will become false. So the employee who either salesman or salary less than 1400 or 20th department, he should not come in the result actually. Who should come? He should not be either salesman or salary less than 1400 or department number should not be 20. So let us run this one. Let us observe output. So you can see, first of all, there is no employee whose department is number 20 and there is no employee salary greater than 1400. Okay. Yeah, we given less than. So less than 1400. And here there is no employee who is salesman actually. Okay. So there are 3 employees satisfying this particular condition. Okay. So let us take one more query for more better understanding. List the employee names who are managers and working in department number 10 or 20. So you can observe this must be manager and employees may working in either 10 or 20. So for that, what we can write down? So select star from EMP where first of all job category must be manager. So job equal to manager, and so you see this part must be in a braces, either or. Okay, so that is why DEPT number either equal to 10 or DEPT number. So it is case insensitive, so no problem. So equal to 20. Okay, to make you familiar, I'm trying to write in all cases actually. So let us run this one. So what happened here? Either DEPT number. So what is the error here? Yeah, now let us run. So you can see either 10 or 20 department and managers. Manager is mandatory. Job category must be manager and employee may be in 10 or 20 actually. Okay. So in this way, we can write down the queries by using logical operators. Okay.